you're standing here like a woman or man of God should stand, knowing that God's going to bring you to the other side. Do I have anybody here like that? You're in the midst of your storm right now, but nobody will know unless you tell them, because the joy that you have, the world didn't give it.
Yes.
Can't be a baby forever. At some point I got to get up.
Yes, sir.
I said at some point I got to start moving forward. I said at some point I got to be who God said that I am.
Yes, sir.
Even though we're Christians, we're not exempt from trials. They're going to come. And we're warned that when they come, notice Jane used the word when you fall, meaning you're going to fall. For all you folk that think you ain't going to have no falls, you're going to fall somewhere. Something going to happen. That's why you can't laugh at people when they're down. Neither should you point fingers at people and judge them when they're down. Because you don't know when your day comes. And listen, I believe that God allowed what happened to President Clinton to happen to show anybody and everybody that what goes on in the dark. And he's able to make those that walk in pride, he's able to abase them. And if God can expose the president,
Yes, sir.
he exposes anybody. Not to kill him, but that he might get better and endure. Somebody say endurance. Somebody say I have to endure. No matter what I'm going through, I have to keep going. I have to keep going. Come on, I have to keep going. I can't give up now. I can't give up now. Our trials are God's way of getting our attention. How many know God wants to get our attention? Let me give you this humorous story. There was an Irishman, a Mexican, and a redneck. They were doing construction work on a tall building. At lunchtime, the Irishman opened up his lunchbox and said, corned beef. If I get corned beef one more time for lunch, I'm going to jump off that building. Wow. The Mexican opened up his box. You know what he had in there? Burritos. He said, if I get another burrito, I'm going to jump off that building. The redneck opened up his lunchbox and said, bologna. If I get another bologna sandwich one more time, I'm jumping. On the next day, the Irishman opened up his lunchbox. Corned beef was in there. He jumped off the building. The Mexican opened up his box, and burritos were in there. He jumps off. The redneck opened up his lunch, sees the bologna, and jumps as well. At the funeral, the Irishman's wife is weeping. She says, if I'd known how really tired he was of that corned beef, I would never have given it to him anymore. The Mexican wife also weeps and says, I would have given him tacos instead of burritos. And everybody turns to the redneck's wife. She said, hey, don't look at me. He always made his own lunch. Somebody catch that before you get home. When the potatoes of problems are hot, they come into our life that are hot too. How we handle and our response should be like David's. Look at Psalms 25, verse 1 and 2.